HCAM TV Sports presents Hopkinton High School boys hockey, where this afternoon the Hillers are taking on the Northbridge Rams. Hi, everybody. Mike Prate here with Mike Tarosian, and we are bringing you Friday afternoon action, kind of an oddity here for hockey, with the 16-3 Hillers going up against the 9-8 Rams from Northbridge. So, Mike, let's start talking about some of the good things that have happened to this team. This team is in the tournament. They are going to wait for a postseason placing, and that should happen next week sometime. As far as I can remember, let's talk first things first. It's the highest point total that I remember in the 12 years I've been doing Hopkinton hockey.
Yeah, I don't know what the points could have been back in 2006 when the Hopkinton won the TVL.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself either. But 32 is a lot of points. They are 11-3 in the TVL. The Hillers, by the way, come off a 3-1 victory over Auburn Millbury last week. Steven Simos with a couple of goals. Volke had one also, and Finlayson with 2 assists. We're going to talk about a personal goal coming up next in Cam Finlayson. Cam Finlayson, with 1 game left, needs 2 points to join the 100-point club.
2 more points. Let's see if we can get them today.
And the coaching staff is hoping like heck he gets them early and they don't have to wait for him. They're going up against a Northbridge Rams team, talking about a team that needs points. They are sitting at 19 points right now with 2 games left. They need 1 more point to make the tournament, and so that's where they stand. They are coming in out of the Central Mass Russell Conference, and Coach Ken Calabro really needs his team to win either today against the Hillers or against Dover Sherborne next week. The Hillers will, as I said, be waiting to see where they place in the tournament. They should get a high seed based on their record. If they should happen to win this game, they would increase to 17-3. We're going to get ready for the national anthem we think is going to be played here momentarily. As the players are taking off their helmets to...
somebody needs to be in the booth, I think, over there, Michael.
Typically
and
they do.
See if anyone goes over there.
I think last week they had to run it from the main office, so we're not sure.
Maybe the... There we go.
Okay, the national anthem at the Navin Arena here on a Friday afternoon, February 19th, 2016. And Mike, I was just talking a few minutes ago about some things that are going to happen for this Hiller team. We know they're going to make a playoff berth. Where that game will be played is to be determined. But typically, the Hillers, their division ends up being down at the Gallo Arena in Bourne.
I was just going to say, don't say the B word.
Yeah, so it's an over-the-bridge trip.
Yeah.
A nice facility there, by the way, that they have there.
Well, if there's any time of year I want to drive over the bridge, it's going to be now.
No, you're right. So we were going to try to broadcast the game, provided we get the rights from the MIAA. They hold the rights once the playoffs start. We're getting set for the game here as the Hillers skate from our left to right. And in the face-off dot is Finlayson. And the Hillers get the puck. In goal for Hopkinton tonight is Tim McGrath. And there's an offside against the Hillers. A lot of things we can talk about with these two squads today, Mike. As we said in the opening, Cam Finlayson needing 2 points to join the 100-point club. And the face-off controlled by Northbridge. Northbridge loses the puck across ice as Simos tried to feed Abbott, who was coming down the left wing, but he didn't have him there, and now Northbridge will gather it up. And Kayla Peabody was playing defense for the Northbridge Rams. It's stolen away. Cross ice, it goes to Allen. Allen throws it back into the corner. It's knocked down. And the puck is thrown out the center, and away it comes. The Rams try to enter the zone, but they're way offside. And so the Hillers control. Simos to Allen. Billy Allen, the senior captain, stalwart defenseman for the Hiller squad. And Mike, really, for Hopkinton to get the points they have this year, they've had a pretty good season from all aspects of the game. Their defense has been solid all year. As a puck that enters the zone. Their forwards have scored points. There's a shot and a save. And the goaltender in the net for the Rams is Nick Dame. He made sure to tell me that it's not Dom. It's spelled D-A-M-E. And he wanted to make sure that I knew that.
You know what's nice so far, and I love it about hockey, is when you go and talk to the other team to get the pronunciations, they're not bothered by it one bit. I go to some other sports, other coaches, they don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, the hockey is usually the most conciliatory, and the other good thing that they have is their website. All right, here's a little shot, goes off the post. There's another shot that goes wide. It's loose in front, tipped in front, and it goes in. A backhanded goal, I think, is going to get Matt Lindquist a goal. And he does get it, looks like. And so the Hillers take an early 1-0 lead. Jack Sloan took a shot. It went off the post, batted around a little bit in front of the crease, and the next thing you know, it's backhanded in by Lindquist. And so at 13:20 in the first period, the Hillers take a 1-0 lead. And the Rams dump it in. Around the board it goes, and there to get it is Will Pickens. Pickens now has it taken away. It's thrown in front. It's loose in front. There's a shot that goes wide. And Pickens comes over and tries to backhand it up the board. It goes. Vokey tries to get there. He can't get it out. The Rams, though, skate out of it. Now they're going to be offside. They got to check up, and they do. Dan Delaney's going to go get it now, and now he leaves it for Pickens. Pickens is having trouble with the puck here. And now he throws it up the sideboard cross ice. Here's Karpensky. He goes over to Koshev. Koshev has it go under his stick, and then he slips. He slips on the ice. That's always funny, right?
Yeah, that is hysterical.
All right, Vokey steals it back. Now he gets stick checked a little bit now. The player number 8, Liam Gill, lost his stick. But here come the Rams out of the zone as Ben Brodeur dumps it in, but he didn't get the red line, and so it'll be an icing against the Northbridge Rams. The Rams are from Whitensville. That's where the school is located in Northbridge, but they are comprised of players from Sutton, Nipmuc, and I think Douglas. So there's a shot in front, a save, and it's jammed at by Steven Simos. Simos leads the Hillers with 15 goals, 15 assists. He's got 30 points, but Finlayson leads the team with points with 12-23 for a total of 35. And the puck comes down ice there to get as Connor Delaney chips it off the board. Now Finlayson puts some pressure on the puck. Simos can't hold it. Yep, he just had it go over the blue line. And so the Hillers and Rams will face off outside of the Ram zone. And the face-off won by Hopkinton, but they lose it now. And up ice it comes. Drew Canistraro, who's a captain for this Ram team. That's offside too there. So now here is Abbott. Abbott trying to get to the board. He's almost checked, but he still keeps the puck moving. Simons comes and sweeps it around the backboard. In front it goes. Finlayson's shot and a save, and it's gloved as Abbott jabbed one too many times, and the Rams, number 15, Matt McGreevy, the sophomore, didn't like it, so the Hillers will change all 5 players. 11:49 to go, first period. The Hillers leading 1-0 at the 13:20 mark. The centerman here, Matt Lindquist, got it. There's a shot that goes wide, just wide. There's a shot that's bounced in front. It's loose, and still loose, and there's a goal. It's in, and let's see who gets it. Didn't see who actually swept at it. But the Hillers take a 2-0 lead. Well, they're all congratulating Jack Sloan, who wears number 9, patting him on the head, so it looks like he got it. And so Hopkinton now with a 2-0 lead at the 11:36 mark. And they keep the same unit out there. And now the Hillers are going to get chased because the face-off now won by Hopkinton anyway. Sloan tips it back in the defensive zone. Everett Rolfe tries to get it out of his zone, but he's stick checked off the puck. But now the Hillers break out. There's a 3-on-3 coming up. Here's Rolfe now, avoids the check, gets to the circle, circles around. Now keeps the puck, goes tries to the point to Allen. Allen pinches down, he backhands it down, it saves it from going out of the zone. There's the Hillers now. Here's a shot by Delaney. Shot, it's loose in front, tipped in, and it is saved by the goaltender who wears number 1, although in my program, there is no number 1, there's only a 31, but I talked to the goaltender before the game, Mike, and I think he's wearing number 1, and that's Nick Dahm. Or I said I would call him by his right name, Nick Dame. Here's Karpinski now takes a shot, and it's a tip-in goal by Vokey. And Vokey picks up his 13th goal of the season, and the Hillers have an early 3-0 lead. Vokey was on the doorstep there, and he just got a beautiful feed. And the Hillers keep the same forward units out. And the face-off won by the Hillers. Koshev is rubbed out against the board. And steal by the Hillers. They keep it deep. Tying it up is Corey Hazard. Now he tries to get out of the zone, but Kyle Lynch, one of the captains, gets to the circle, and he's bumped off the puck by Delaney. There's a shot that goes high and wide of the goal. As Lynch tried to keep it in, now it's taken away by Vokey. Vokey skates to center. He gives it up. He thought that Karpinski was going to follow him, but Karpinski and the forward units were going to the bench anyway to make a change. The Hillers do, and there is going to be a whistle. And Vokey's going to go to the penalty box. And I think it's going to be a too many men on the ice penalty against the Hillers. So they're going to skate shorthanded here. As the Hillers got to put some players out. I don't know what the delay was there.
Yeah.
And Simos takes the face-off, and the Hillers win it. Hard around the board, those Spencer Coveney drives it down the length of the ice. Nice clear by him. Abbott comes to take the puck away. And Simos is there to try to keep it in. It's 5-on-4 hockey now with 10 minutes to go in the first period. There's a pull down right there, and it's going to be a penalty. It's going to even up the sides as the Hillers now can send their goalie to the bench. And McGrath goes, but now the stoppage of plays. And Matt McGreevy is going to go to the box for hooking. I mean, that was an obvious hook right there. He's asking the ref, how's that a possible call? I don't know. Sometimes, Mike, these kids, they really don't believe they do anything.
Yeah.
But he just yanked him down from behind. A face-off won by Hillers now. It's 4-on-4 hockey. And back behind the goal line, Brett Bebo launches it, but it goes into the netting, and so it's a stoppage of play. And there are 56 seconds to the 4-on-4, and then the Hillers will have a brief power play. Finlayson throws across ice. Shot goes wide. Down to get it now is Michael Wells. He tries to get it out, but he can't. Now there's a break-in. It's 2-on-2, though. Lynch avoids the check, and he throws a shot that's steered on goal, and it's a save by McGrath. Tim enters the game with a 1.3 goals against average. He's had 172 shots thrown at him with 160 saves. Face-off won by the Hills again. They're winning a lot of face-offs here. And out of the zone it comes. Tried to get to Finlayson. Finlayson skips in. Now Sloan throws it on the goal. It has to be paddled into the corner. And Sloan tries to check his man. Thrown to the point, and out it comes. Rolfe can't hold it in. Cross ice now to Allen. Allen lifts it back into the far corner. Here comes Finlayson now trying to get a rolling puck. He is checked. But here comes Lindquist. Lindquist takes a shot and a save off the pad. Here's Finlayson. Tries a backhander in front. Now Lindquist turnaround doesn't go. Now Finlayson throws it in front. There's no Hillers there. And now the Hillers will be on a 25-minute power play. 25-second, thank you. That'd be a heck of a power play. And here come the Hillers. They come in. Here is Delaney. Owen throws it on goal. It's a save. And stretching out for it is Dame. Nick Dame, the senior goaltender. He's giving up 3 goals a game. And he has had 210 shots thrown at him with 186 saves. And a face-off won by Hopkins. Karpinski throws it to the point, but it's off the stick of a Ram. 8:20 to go in the first period. The Hillers leading 3-0. Power play's over. Bouncing puck. It's on shot. Oh, and it went through the pads of the goaltender Dame. He didn't see it for a moment. He had to look behind him. And here's Karpinski. Now throws it in front. About 5 Rams in front of the goal. Now Lindquist throws it back to the point. There's a slap shot on goal by Delaney. Another shot and a save. Another tip-in try. It's still around the net. And the goaltender Dame is getting pressured now. And the Rams are having trouble moving the puck. McGreevy tried to get it out, but back to Delaney. Delaney wrister on goal, and it's loose. And this time, Dame decides to cover up and hold the puck. 7:40 to go in the first period. The Hillers leading 3-0. They got on the board at the 13:20 mark and have really taken the play to the Rams. There's a shot that goes over the net. Down to get it is Delaney. Throws it in the circle now, trying to get it out are the Rams as they get it to center. And Drew Canestraro threw it to the middle. Now there's a break-in, backhand try, and McGrath has to make a save, and he covers it, still loose. Now the ref calls a whistle, and there's going to be a little extra shove at the end. Once the whistle blew, the Hiller players didn't like the extra tap at it. And so it'll be a face-off. No penalties to anybody. Little
extra.
I didn't think it warranted anything. There's a shot. Oh, it goes into the chest of Coveney. There's a shot, and it's on goal. And it's a save. Now Saporocious loses the puck. It goes under the stick. 3 Hillers are against 3 Rams. And now there to get it is Connor Delaney. Delaney throws it up to Koshev. He tries to backhand it, but he can't get it out of the zone. And now Coveney now chips, and it goes into the equipment of number 23, Michael Wells, for the Rams. Now Delaney avoids the check. He's hooked a little bit there. To the point, now it's chipped out to center. Here's Vokey. Vokey has a goal already, but he can't get the puck in. Now the Rams come over. There's a wrister on goal, stick to side by McGrath. It kind of popped up on him a little bit. And there's a leg kick right there. Wow.
Oh,
that is a bad miss. He stuck his leg out there. Well, I don't know how the refs missed it. They were skating behind the play maybe because he looked like he stuck his leg out. And both referees are saying they didn't see anything. And Alex Koshev, the senior, was on the ice for a while. He got it right knee to knee. Here comes a break-in now. Abbott throwing in front to Simos. A bouncing puck went over his stick. And out to the point. Rolfe, slap shot from the point, save. It's tipped in front. Now Abbott throws it to Allen. Allen to Finlayson. Finlayson shot, it's wide. Just missed it. Now to the point. Simos to Rolf. Wrister towards the goal, goes wide. Allen comes down the pinch now. Keeps it down on the goal line. Finlayson has it go over his stick as the puck kind of bounced on him. Now the Rams try to get it out of the zone. Liam Gill throws it to the point. Simos right to Finlayson. Finlayson has it go wide of his stick. And now the Rams still can't get it out of the zone. Brett Bilbo tried to get it out, and he does finally get it to center, and the Hillers have to get onside. Here they come in. Here's a break-in now for Bilbo. Bilbo, wide shot and a save, and it goes just wide of the goal crease. Abbott, he is tripped from behind, and there's going to be a penalty against the Rams. There's a trip. Into the penalty box, Brett Bebo will enter. And Hopkinton will be on a power play. I'm laughing because one of the students is yelling, get to the box.
Get to the box.
And think about it for 2 minutes. Contrary to what he realizes, high school hockey, you're only in for a minute and 30.
But I think he was quoting a line from Slapshot.
Yeah.
Which is impressive for a student
to know that.
That reference.
It's funny, I mentioned it to somebody the other day. Did you ever see the movie Slapshot? They go, what?
What?
Right,
we're not talking about Slapshot 2 either.
No, the good one.
The good one.
All right, to the point now. Pickens settles it, takes a shot, slap, and it's a save by Dame, and it's cleared down the length of the ice. Skating into it is Liam Gill. Gill puts some pressure on. Now it comes up to Sloan, to Lindquist, who enters the zone, gives it back to Sloan. Nice pass to each other. There's a shot and a save, and it goes in from the point, or the circle rather, and it looks like Owen Delaney will get the goal. And so the Hillers, with a power play goal, now lead 4-0 in the first period.
Mike, I have to go back to Slapshot. Favorite part of the movie? When the bus driver is tearing the bus apart with the sledgehammer?
Yeah.
He said, what are you doing? He said, I'm making it look mean. I just had to put that one out there.
Yeah, the game's not played that way, but it is a trip right there. With 4:36 to go, the Hillers lead 4-0. A power play goal by Owen Delaney. And the tip in by Abbott. Now trying to get it around is Kyle Lynch, the captain. Now to the point, Rolf. He keeps it in, and he is buried after he delivers the puck. And one thing the Rams have done well. Here's a turnover. Here's Finlayson. He tried to skate around his defenseman there, but he just didn't get enough by him. There's Abbott now. Abbott to Finlayson. He's in the zone. Abbott is pulled down, but a nice defensive play there. And the puck is chipped in and behind the goal line. There's Allen. Throws it up the sideboard. He has Abbott. Here's Finlayson in a break. Finlayson at the circle. Finlayson passes across ice, a shot and a save. Backhander is wide. Now a shot and it goes off the goalie. Boy, Finlayson almost had it. There it is, a tip and try in front. Now Pickens comes down the pinch. He loses the puck, but he is able to keep it at center. Now Finlayson dumps it in and the Hillers will change. Good sequence there by the first unit. That first unit has Finlayson with 35 points, Will Abbott with 31 points, and Simos with 30. The freshman Steven Simos with 30 points. There's a shot that goes launched over the goal. It would have been a good field goal for football, but there's Pickens now. Pickens trying to get it up ice. He does. He has a man. Here's Vokey. Vokey has a goal. Takes a chance to pass. Tip and try. Goes wide by Saporocious. And now Karpinski with it. Throws it in front. Tried to hit Vokey coming down the wing, but he wasn't able to get there as it was defended nicely. Here's Pickens, avoids a check. Bouncing puck, and he gloves into the glove, rather, of Nick Dame for a stoppage of play. 2:40 to go in the first period. The Hillers leading 4-0. And Hopkinton looking for their 17th win. As we told you in the opening, the Rams in desperate need of 1 point. It's today versus the Hillers, and their next game is going to be against Dover Sherburne. No easy task for the Rams. So I don't think there's anything more frustrating, as the Hillers realized last year, Mike.
Yes, they're in the same boat.
When you have 1 point away from making the tournament, coaches think all year, right? What could I have done differently? Maybe the players think the same way. Now here's Temple now. He enters the zone. He gives it up to Kyle Canty, who's making an appearance on the ice. Canty was injured in the beginning of the year. Here's a slap shot that goes wide, bounces in front. Temple throws in front of McCluskey, and there's going to be a whistle. There's going to be a penalty, and then a cross-checking penalty against the Rams. So the Hopkinton Hillers will go on another power play with 2:05 to go. As into the box goes Kyle Lynch. He gets called for a cross-check. And with the Hillers leading 4-0. Simos back across it goes to Rolfe. Rolfe tried to pass the puck before he had it on the stick, and he's rubbed out. And now trying to keep it in is Abbott. Abbott throws it to Finlayson. Does a nice job. Takeaway. Wraparound try is a shot and a save. Simos was trying to clean up in front on the puck that bounded away. Not sure if Finlayson knows he has 98 points in his high school career. He needs 2 to get to the magic number of 100. I'm not even sure whether or not playoff games count. I don't know if they do. I think it's only regular season number.
I think so.
Although in college football, I think playoffs count in people's numbers. I'm not sure. And here's Simos, enters the pass. Here it goes to cross ice to Rolfe. Rolfe takes a shot, goes off of a stick of a Ram into the netting for a stoppage of play. There's 44 seconds to go on the Hiller power play. There's a 1 minute and 18 seconds to go in period number 1. The Hillers leading 4-0. And a face-off won by the Hillers. Lindquist takes it back in. It's on goal. Save, and Dame covers it with his glove, and then there's an extra shove at the end. And I'll tell you.
And then he falls on him. That even made it worse after the shove.
Owen Delaney got up and he looked at the kid like, hey, there was a whistle, and you shoved me after the fact. And there's a cross-ice pass. Now Volke takes that slapper, and it goes wide. And he's got some shot, does J.H. Volke. Now clear. The Hillers tried to set something up. McGrath leaves it by the Zamboni door. And Sloan now gets it and throws it up ice. The Hillers are going to get called for icing here, and so it'll be a face-off inside their zone. There's 50 seconds to go in the period and 15 seconds to go on the Hiller power play. And in the circle is McGreevy, and Lindquist and Volke comes away with it. They got a 3-on-2 if they hustle. Here's Volke now. Leaves it for Lindquist. Lindquist is checked off the puck. Tip-in try goes wide. Now Volke now at the circle. Looks skating around. Tries to go cross ice. He hits Horgan. Now to Lindquist. Lindquist cross ice. He tried to hit a man coming down the slot. And now the Rams will break out as the penalty is over. Here into the zone is Lynch. Lynch takes a shot. Oh, he had a blister that went over the net. And here comes Sloan. He gives it to Volke. Volke's in by himself, takes a shot, and it goes, I think, a save there. Yep. I'm not sure if it got goal or not, but it was definitely a nice move, and there'll be an icing with 4.2 seconds to go as the Rams have iced it. And so, like I said, with 4 seconds to go in period number 1, the Hillers will have a face-off inside the Ram zone. Won by the Hillers. There's a wrister by, cross ice. Got to shoot the puck. Here's Henry Koshev tried to get a shot off, but not in time. And that ends period number 1. And the Hillers are leading 4-0 as we go to period number 2. And we'll be back with second period action in just a moment. All right, second period action happens with the Hillers leading 4-0. And We'll go over the goals when we get a moment here, but it's funny. It's funny, Mike. I went to the score sheet.
Yeah, yeah.
I wrote down what the referees gave, and then I talked to statistician / coach Eric Carty, and it's totally backwards from what they believe happened. So
Does Eric agree with that broadcast?
yeah, well, he kind of agrees with that. But so here we go.
Good.
The first goal we do know was scored by Eric Lindquist, and that was at the 13:20 mark, and he got assists
By
from
Matt Lindquist?
from
Matt
oh,
Lindquist?
did I say?
You
oh.
said Eric again. Yes, sir.
Matt Lindquist got his sixth goal of the season, and he was helped out by Jack Sloan and Will Pickens. There's a shot and a save, and the Rams come out of the zone. That's goal number one. At the 11:36 mark, Sloan picked up a goal with an assist from Lindquist and Everett Rolfe. There's a shot and a save by McGrath as he covers. And then at 10:57, J.H. Vokey got a goal with assist by Karpinski and Dan Delaney. And then the last goal at the 4:51 mark was scored by Owen Delaney, and he got an assist from Jack Sloan again and Lindquist. So Lindquist now has 3 points in the first period. All right, the Hillers lead 4-0 as we just started period number 2. They enter the zone. A shot and a goal. A roof shot goes in, and getting the goal looks like number 9, Jack Sloan. And so Sloan now picks up his 3rd point of the game. He had 2 assists in the first period, and the Hillers take a 5-0 lead. And here comes Delaney. Delaney breaks in. He takes a shot. It goes wide. Sloan comes down the goal line to get it. He keeps it on the goal line, but now it's taken away, and here come the Rams out of the zone. Brett Bebo now gets the center, and he is going to be pulled down, and it's going to be a penalty against the Hillers. Matt Lindquist.
Right, there you go.
Well, Matt, if I was doing this a couple more years, I'd be able to get you right by the time you're a senior. But he goes into the penalty box on a trip. And so the Rams will go on a power play as they skate from our left to right now. And they win the faceoff. Now they try to keep it in. Bebo throws it down, but he loses the handle. Here's a break in now. Here's Abbott. Abbott comes in. And he has it, throws it back up the sideboard as he's checked off the puck. Bebo now throws it to center, and out it comes. Pickens is back. Pickens puts a stick and skating away and blocks the centering pass. Simos comes down and helps now. And now the Rams looking to set up a good defensive play by Delaney. He checked his man and stole the puck, but it goes back to the point. Bebo now loses the handle, and Simos will chip it down the length of the ice with 50 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Northbridge Rams. Those leading 4-0. Here's a break in. Here's Abbott. Abbott enters the zone, chips it, but now out it comes. And I don't think the Rams realized it was out of the zone. They were looking behind him. Yeah. Here's Finlayson coming to get the puck. No one's with him. No one from the Rams is there. And he avoids the check.
That's very dangerous.
Finlayson avoids the check. Now he's trying to spin around. He's pulled down. He gets up and asks the ref, how come? And you do that, you're not going to get a call. It's just not going to happen.
No, it only works in soccer.
It's a shot and a save. Yeah. You can say that, right? Although there's not too many soccer fans listening to us, right?
No, I don't think so.
Right.
Unless they have a sibling on the team.
Bren Bodor loses it. Now it's taken away, and out of the zone comes number 5, Jack Meath. The penalty to the Hillers is over, and the Hillers have killed it. I don't think it was realized by Hopkinton as they thought they may have had to ice the puck.
Yeah.
Now Koshev, good to see he's back on the ice. He went off with what looked to be a knee-on-knee shot, but he's back out there, which is great for the Hillers.
Yeah, it was nice to go out there in between periods and see Mara White, the team trainer, having nothing to do. So that was a good sign.
The Rams are offside. And now the Hillers dump at the center, and so the Rams check up. Here's a break in now for the Rams. A shot, and it goes over the net. Oh, just missed the short side. Up the sideboard now. It bounces away. There's a wrister that goes wide of the goal. And now Lindquist dumps to center. Koshev looked around. He didn't know where it was. Back to get it, though.
I looked for it, too. I didn't know it went up.
Connor Delaney, but there's going to be an icing against the Rams. 10:57 to go in the second period. This is the final Hiller regular season game for the 2015-2016 season. They are tournament bound unless an absolute disaster happens here in the next two periods. They are going to pick up their 17th win. They are leading 5-0 here as they scored 4 times in that first period. Out of the zone it comes. And back in it comes. Cross ice it goes. Chipped off the glass. Volke tries a backhander and he keeps it on the blue line. Good save.
Nice, great save.
And he gets it. Now he's on the goal line looking for a pass. Throws it out to the point. There to get this Horgan. He throws it down behind the goal line trying to get it out. Is 77 Jalen Madden. And he was able to get it up ice. Cross ice it goes to Horgan. Chips it out to center. And, well, the Rams break in, and they're going to have a break-in. McGrath will have to make a save here. He takes a shot, and he does make a save at almost point-blank range. Tim McGrath keeps the Rams off the board, and there's going to be a penalty against the Rams for a cross-check. A slash.
Yep.
Nope, check that. That's going to be against the Hillers. No, it is against the Rams. I thought so. I didn't see the player entering the penalty box that quick. Bebo now, Brett Bebo, the senior, is going off for a slash, and so the Hillers will be on a power play. And Finlayson will be in the center spot. And it's won by the Hillers. Abbott throws it back to the point. Rolfe comes down and gets it. Takes a wrist on goal, tip and try. Went through the legs of Finlayson. And Simos, he's tripped from behind. Wow.
Huh.
Now, at 5-0 lead, you're not going to get that.
Yeah.
The ref can't hold it in. Finlayson, though, does. Now he gets in the zone. Takes it, fakes the shot. Now he tries to pass the Simons shot, and a save by Dame. What a nice save from point blank also. And now launched down the length of the ice it goes. And McGrath leaves it. 55 seconds to go in the Hiller power play. There's 9 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the second period with the Hillers leading 5-0. There's a pass that goes through the crease. Rolfe takes a shot, and it's a save. It's loose in front, tipped, and that'll be taken and held by Nick Dame, the goaltender. And there's 41 seconds to go in the Hiller power play. You're watching HCAM's coverage of Hopkinton High School hockey. I'm Mike Prate with Mike Tarosian. It's Friday afternoon on the 19th of February.
Nice balmy Friday afternoon.
Yeah,
37.
We've been pretty lucky rink-wise here, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, huh? Except last week. Last week we had the minus 18 degree game outside. It was actually warmer coming in here. There's a nice steal by Sloan. Sloan now looking to set up. He throws it down to the goal line to Lindquist. Lindquist to Delaney. Owen Delaney now throws it in front. Oh, and a tip and try by Sloan misses. Pickens now dumps it behind to Lindquist. He's got 3 points already. Now Delaney. Delaney falls, but he gets it enough to Sloan. Sloan to the point. Pickens was on his backhand. He held it in, though. Now cross ice. There's Volke now. The penalty to the Rams is over. And so the Hillers are still in the Ram zone. In front. Behind the net, rather. To Sloan. Shot and a save by Dame. He's been pretty good. And he's had some help. He's had a lot of shots. In fact, the shots on goal total in the first period was 21-6 in favor of Hopkinton. And they now lead 5-0. The Hillers are toying with the puck, and now they're going to ice it because they just got to get off the ice. It's a set of 5 for the Rams.
Yeah, they're out there for a while.
And so both squads will make changes. And the Hillers will send out
they're changing the goalies.
Nick Temple. Oh, there is going to be a goalie change. And
Yep.
in the net is Joe Briggs. He's a senior. They've been splitting games all year, Mike. Both of them had started 8 times for the Rams this year. And into the game for the Hillers is Mark McCluskey, who gets the puck. Now he throws it to Dan Delaney, back to McCluskey. And now to Allen. Allen up the sideboard to Kyle Canty, the senior, who couldn't get himself on the ice after, I believe he was hurt in tryouts or a scrimmage or something. It was early on, and he's never been able to get on, but a nice skater also there. And in the center is Nick Temple, the junior. And it's him, number 11. And he wins the faceoff clean. And now Dan Delaney chips it forward. McCluskey will dump it in hard. The goaltender, Briggs, will stop it. And now McCluskey puts on the brakes, stays on the goal line, but he has it picked from him, and now up ice it comes. And it would be icing if it makes the goal line, and it is. And it'll be icing against the Rams. 6:58 to go in the second period. The Hillers leading 5-0. It started early for Hopkinton. As Matt Lindquist got him on the board at the 13:20 mark, and the Hillers put up 4 goals in that first period. Now the Hillers, Rams get it out of zone. They break in now. Here's McCreevy. McCreevy has it, shot, another shot, and a save by McGrath, and he covers it, and there's extra stuff going on at the end there. As the Hillers are trying to protect McGrath. It was kind of a weird situation there as McCreevy came in and kind of fanned on the first shot attempt, and then McGrath hung with him. Face off won by the Hillers. Vokey looking up ice. He throws it up ice. He tried to hit. Now they're going to wave it off. So that should have looked like it should have been icing. And now the Rams are offside. And cross ice it comes. Vokey, nice pass. Oh, he just missed Karpinski. Karpinski tried to steal the puck, and it's thrown out of the zone. It comes. Liam Gill got it to center, but the Hillers are right there. And Briggs will cover it as the backhander by Alex Koshev was stopped as the whistle stops play. 6:12 here in period number 2 is left rather. The Rams win the faceoff, but the Hillers are just too quick. They have used their speed here today, as they have pretty much all season. And Vokey now has 2 men with him. Gets back up, throw in front. Oh, it almost off the leg of Ethan Gurr. Now to the point. Coveney tries to keep in. He comes out of his own. There's going to be a whistle. And Vokey's going to go to the penalty box. And he's going to go for roughing. And so the Rams will go on a power play. And the Hillers, the Rams rather win the faceoff. They throw it down on the goal line. There to get it for them is Canestraro. Canestraro throws it back out to the point. Now it goes to Lynch. Lynch cross ice. Oh, there's that blistering shot again by Bebo. Rolling puck, Bebo with it, takes a wrister that goes on goal, and it's a blocker save. Loose in front, back to the side it goes. Simos tries to get there, he does, he gets there in time, and he gives it up to Abbott. Abbott has it, goes off his leg, but Abbott comes in. He's checked off the puck pretty nicely by number 10, Lynch. He got his body in between, preventing a shorthanded chance. And now Abbott, he gets his stick tied up amongst Lynch's stick, and the Rams get it to center, and out it comes. Cross ice and back in it goes. Abbott putting pressure on the puck, but Bebo reverses course, and now he goes up the sideboard to Lynch. But it's intercepted by Abbott. Tries to wait for Simons to come back on side. And Billy Allen now comes to help out. Now here comes Corey Hazard. Now backhanded pass to himself. A nice little play there by Lynch. There's a shot, and it's blocked in front by Simos. Steven Simos, the freshman. And the penalty to Vokey is over. Vokey steps back on. The Hillers penalty killing unit is tied. Bouncing puck. McGrath has, oh, he makes a save. There's another shot, and I think he got a piece of that also. And it's still loose in front, and the Hillers can't get it out of zone. Bouncing puck. There's a shot that goes wide of the far corner of the post. And tipped out to center it comes. And the Hillers will change. Here's Vokey. Gets in. Tries to go cross pass to Saporosits. Nick Saporosits now throws it in front, and it's intercepted and skated out the center. Cross ice it goes, bounces over the stick of Malarnik. And now the Hillers come back in. There's a pass. Oh, a tip in try and a nice play as Finlayson bid for an open net goal there. And the Hillers trying to get up. Bebo now will get it out. It's a 3-on-2 with Hazard trailing. Throw down in front. Oh, there's a both players falling down there. Barely touched each other. Canty can't chip it out, but Saporostis has it. And a wrister that goes wide and is taken down by Joe Briggs, the goaltender. There's Canty. Throws it in front, but there's 5 players back for the Rams when the Hillers get below the circles. And Finlayson is in the zone. He got to check up, and he does. And now somebody for Hopkins got to go chase the puck. And that's Sloan to the point. Pickens with a shot, goes wide. And Canty chips it back to Sloan. Sloan to the point to Delaney. Delaney takes a shot. It's blockered into the corner by Briggs. Oh, nice workout going on here. Oh, both players take each other down. Now the little action from behind. It's Sloan to the point to Delaney. Delaney wrister on goal. Tip in try that goes wide by Finlayson. As we said in the opening, Finlayson with 98 points. He needs 2 to break the 100 club. I don't blame the Hiller coaches if they double shift him there. I mean, it's a once in a, well, of course it's a once in a lifetime thing. Yeah, it's an icing against. It's kind of an obvious thing, huh? Once in a lifetime, but it is. And with 1:34 to go, the Hillers leading 5-0. And to the ice for Hopkinton comes Horgan and Zach Horgan, the freshman defenseman, along with Henry Koshev, the sophomore defenseman, are on the blue line. And Saporostis joins the crew. And now Lindquist will go to the center. And Matt wins the face-off. And the bouncing puck on goal. A backhand try by Saporostis is blocked in front. There's a slap shot from the point. It's blocked in front also. And now to the blue line it goes. It's kept in nicely. Knocked down. Oregon now it's a breakout, so they better get back. And the Hillers are back on defense. And there's a break-in try by a Lindquist. He gets checked off the ball, but he just handles the check easily, just stands up. There's a nice try and a nice feed by Owen Delaney. And here's Bebo. Spinorama. Turns and misses. A shot and a save by McGrath. Oh, there's a shot and another save. And now Saporostis comes away with it. He avoids a check. There's a leg check right there. And that's a second one now. Where I think that's Kyle Lynch who stuck his leg out and tripped Saporostis. And the Hillers with 39 seconds to go in the second period will be on a power play. They're going to call it a charging penalty. And so with a minute and 30 seconds, the Hillers will be on a power play for a minute and 30, but only 35 seconds to go in this period. Finlayson now tries to throw a wraparound in, but he can't get it around the goaltender Briggs. And here's Simos. And there's a pass. Oh, Chippin tried another shot and a save, and it's still loose. And boy, Simos has got a nose for the puck around the net. He really does.
Picking up that garbage, man.
Jeez, he's got such great vision in front of the goal. There was 2 chances for him there on pucks that he picked up off the initial shot. 20 seconds to go in the period. A minute and 11 to go in the power play for Hopkinton. Face-off won by the Rams. And Vokey comes back down. He fakes the hard clear, but he backhands it to Simos. Simos throws it up to Finlayson. Finlayson with 5 seconds to go, racing for the puck. Throws it in front, it's a shot and a save. Well, Cam Finlayson is doing everything he can to get them 2 points, Mike. And he's given some of his players some pretty good feeds.
That's right. He's fed them. He's not selfish. I know, if I wanted those 2 points, I would probably go after it. But yeah, he's doing the unselfish thing, doing it for the team.
All right, period number 2 comes to a close. The Hillers will be on a power play when we come back for the third period in just a moment with the Hillers leading 5-0. Hear anything. All right, we start the third period with the Hillers leading 5-0. And there was 1 goal in that second period, and it was by Jack Sloan. And for Sloan, that is his 2nd goal of the game and his 4th point. And he was assisted by Owen Delaney. And Mike had a little technical problem. Why not the last game, Mike, right?
It cracks me up. Here it is. We just bought this headphone adapter that's battery powered. And here it is the last period of season, and it dies.
And while we were laughing at that, Simos goes skating in. He has a perfect pass to Finlayson. Finlayson hits the post.
Yeah, that doesn't even count as a shot.
Not only does it count as a shot, doesn't help his quest to 100 points. Well, I'm pretty sure that postseason adds up. I couldn't be sure of that, but here's Cam now. Dances with the puck. The power play is still on for Hopkinton as we start this third period. Here's Abbott. Abbott puts on the brakes, goes back to Vokey. Vokey wrister in front of the net, goes over the goal. Simos races down to try to keep it in, but actually Karpinski comes and holds it on the blue line. And now the Rams dump the center with Vokey stopping the rolling puck. He chips it. And now here's Abbott. The penalty to the Rams is over. And here's Abbott. Abbott. And I'll tell you that his Hiller teammates for Cam are trying to get him those points.
Yeah, they want it.
It's a pretty good accomplishment to get to 100 points, especially in a program that had trouble winning.
Well, you know what, Michael? It's not just the accomplishment for the individual, but it's an accomplishment for the team because it is a team effort.
Yep, no question.
Because there's not a selfish person on here when it comes to shooting.
There's a shot in front of Finlayson, and he is denied again there. He had a wide open net. Well, I tell you, half the fans already had their arms up because he was so wide open there. But all you can ask for really is to get chances, and he's gotten chances. And I was saying on the break, the goaltending, every time he sets somebody up or he gets a shot himself, has made a really good save.
Sure has.
I don't think they know about the 100-point club, but. And there's Finlayson again with it now. He's checked by Meath. Now he comes in himself. He gets blocked. Sloan to the point. Rolfe takes a shot. It goes wide. Billy Allen comes down to fill the spot. He chips it behind the goal to Sloan. Sloan. It goes to Lindquist, now puts pressure on. Lindquist tries to get it back to the point, but he puts on the brakes. Matt Lindquist avoids a check, but he's so strong on his skates,
Sure
Matt is. He gets bumped. He's got to avoid a ref, too, there to get the puck. Throws it. And he is buried. And around the sideboard it comes. Rolf now keeps it in. Throws it towards the goal, but the Rams look to break out, but they can't get out of their own zone. 12 minutes and 10 seconds to go. And the Hillers with a 5-0 lead. Here is Sloan. He gets in. He's already got 2 goals. He takes a backhand that goes wide. He tries to throw a behind the back pass to the front of the net, but it's defended pretty well. Here's Dan Delaney. He comes down the east check. And now Lindquist now tries to chip one in off the side. He is checked off the puck, and he is spilled.
That was a high elbow.
And down it comes out of the zone. Delaney now, and there's going to be a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. It's going to go to Mr. Lindquist because he was complaining that he got pulled. Well, he was polite enough to close the door calmly.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you know it, you just go in there.
I think he was upset that he got spilled a couple of times pretty harshly.
Sure did, yeah.
But I thought the last one might have been in a little bit of a number. Here comes Finlayson skating into the puck. He's one on the goalie, plus they're back. Here's a pass in front, and there's going to be a whistle as Finlayson was checked into the goal, and the goal came out of the mooring. The Panthers are on a power play. They trail 5-0. And the referees put the equipment back in its place as we get set. We're in the 3rd period of Hopkinton versus Northbridge. The Hillers on their way to their 17th victory, which easily is the most victories I ever can remember. That's probably an easy statement for you to make too, but this has been a team that's, from the beginning of the season, done all the right things, beating the opponents they are supposed to beat, and played pretty competitive. There's Finlayson races in. He's pulled off the puck, and he's going to get a penalty. And a cross-checking penalty is going to negate the 45 seconds that are left on the Ram power play. Into the penalty box goes number 8, Liam Gill, and he's an 8th grader. And he had to because Finlayson was racing in by himself there. Finlayson wins a face-off. It's 4-on-4 hockey. Finlayson has it, takes a shot, and it's a save. Joe Briggs makes a save. Bouncing puck, thrown out in front. And Finlayson tried to hit somebody, but it's only 4-on-4. And here's a break, and there's a hook that Wheeler's got away with. There's a shot. McGrath makes a save. Doesn't see the puck. It's behind the net. Delaney goes down hard, and he is having a hard time getting up. And they're going to stop play.
Yeah, both of them.
Both him and Brett Bilbo got tied up there.
And they just called for the trainer.
It'll be tough for the trainer to get out there.
I mean, she's pretty light on her feet. She does pretty well.
Come from the other entrance. Coach Chris McPherson is going to go out there. And actually, Captain Billy Allen's going to escort Maura White to help out. Delaney is sitting upright, though, which is a pretty good sign.
So, Michael, why does an 8th grader get to play high school hockey?
If the school is attached, just like in the old days for Hopkinton when
it was a junior, senior high.
There were 8th graders on the Hiller hockey team then.
I just wanted you to bring that up because it's not that often you have that kind of attachment as towns grow.
But Milford had to petition the MIAA, I believe. I heard the story.
Yes,
they did not have enough players, as Dan Delaney is going to be helped off the ice. And that is not a good sign for the Hillers. Hopefully it's not that serious. As Will Pickens and can't see who else is helping him off. And he is not putting any weight on his left foot or skate at all, and so he's going to have to go in. And so the face-off will be outside the Hiller zone, as Hopkinton had possession of the puck, and then the referee saw. And so there's still 4-on-4 action for 22 seconds, and the Hillers will go on a brief power play. And the face-off won by the Rams. Kyle Lynch. As Karpinski puts pressure on the puck. There to help out is Connor Delaney. Delaney takes it, man. Two goals remain on top of the victory. Here's Karpinski now, a 2-on-2. The penalty is over. Lindquist comes on, and Vokey comes on to fill the spot. There's a slap shot that's knocked down the front, and the Rams will have to kill 30 seconds now on a Hiller power play. Karpinski puts pressure on the puck. As Alex Koshev is joined for 5 years. A shot by Koshev and a save, and he got a one-timer off that the goaltender Joe Briggs met. Briggs is only giving up 2.8 goals a game. He has had 184 shots thrown at him prior to tonight and saved 161. 19 seconds to go in the power play. The Hillers leading 5-0 here in the third period. Behind the net, Karpinski tries a backhand, almost goes off the leg. Into the point it goes. Delaney fakes a shot, and that's a glove save, and Briggs holds it. 9:26 to go in the third period. The face-off to the glove side of Briggs. Won by Northbridge. They can't get it out. Vokey, nice move by him, takes a shot, loose in front, backhand in front. There's an open net goal. And I am not sure who got that. It looked like they're congratulating Karpinski, so I would say it was him. And for Will, that's his 7th goal of the season. And the Hillers now lead 6-0. Right out on the ice now. The underclass defenseman, Oregon now, throws it out to center, and chipped up it goes. Here's Temple, avoids the check, has it go off him, he gets it back. Throws it down behind the goal line. Mark McCluskey goes to get it. He has it, looks up, throws it back to the point to Henry Koshev. Koshev throws it down to Canty. Kyle Canty lifts the stick. And here is McCluskey, takes a shot, it's a save. Oregon steers in front. Another shot by Temple is a save. McCluskey. Look like they're on a power play here. They're keeping the puck easily in the zone. As this third or fourth unit for the Hillers really doing a nice job. McCluskey throws it down. And the coaching staff.
Northbridge wants it out of there.
And the Hillers are going to go on another power play. As into the box is Ethan Gear for Ruff. And so the Hillers back on the power play with a 6-0 lead with 8:24 to go in the hockey game. It's the final game of the Hillers season as they wait to find out who and where they play their first playoff game. And out comes the Rams with the puck. Bilbo. Brett Bilbo avoids Karpinski, shot and a save. And Tim McGrath gloves it and hangs on to it. Those are on a power play. And here's the faceoff, won by the Hillers. Karpinski looking to spring down Finlayson, but good defensive play by Lynch. Kyle Lynch, the senior. Check that junior. For the Rams, backhander try. McGrath will cover it and stop play. The Hillers are going to improve their record now to a 17-3 total. They went into the game with 85 goals for and 29 against. It's a good ratio. Cross ice to Finlayson, but he couldn't hold the blue line, and so he's offsides, and so it'll be a face-off outside of the Hiller zone. Check that Ram zone. 44 seconds to go on the power play. This Hiller team enters the postseason, and Hopkinton made it in the 2013-2014 season. They lost in the first round. And then before that, the 2007-2008 team won. They won a playoff play-in game. And then they were beaten 3-2 at the Bourne Arena in their second game of the playoffs. There's a whistle now. It's going to go against Hopkinton. So the referees have their arms up, and there's going to be a penalty against the Hillers with 8 seconds to go on the Hiller power play. And Will Pickens is going to enter the penalty box for a cross check. 7:02 to go in the hockey game. In a game that both referees, Mike, would be hope the clock would keep rolling, is now being stopped. But you've got to call a cross check when everybody can see it.
Yes, that's right. They let plenty go. Well, they're getting here talking to.
I don't know what this is all about, but
you saw something there.
Brian Kelly, the referee,
Might be telling, hey guys, I want to get out of here, go home early on Friday. So stop with the.
Well, that was out of the zone.
That was out of the zone.
Yeah, sure it was. It was right on our blue line where we stand. And now Billy Allen skates with it. The penalty is over, so it's 5-on-4 now for the Rams. Karpinski dumps it in. The goaltender Briggs leaves it for one of his players, and that's Bilbo to come and get it. Throws it up the sideboard, chips it out. And there to get it for the Hillers, though, is Delaney. Connor Delaney chips it up to Allen. Allen throws it in, but he throws it off of Brett Bilbo. Well, I've been calling Brett Bilbo's name. He's
all
player,
over the place.
And he's got some skill. Look at him. He can skate. Here he is again. He drags the puck this time to try to get a shot off. And Allen throws it to the point, but not out. There's 40 seconds to go. Shot and a save by McGrath. And he hangs on to it. 40 seconds to go in the power play for the Northbridge Rams. The Rams coached by Ken Calabro. And as I said, they are in need of 1 point to make the tournament. They're not going to get it here this afternoon, but they got to meet Dover Sherborne.
There was trouble there. Got tied up under a skate.
The Hillers and the Northbridge Rams have some like opponents, Mike. The Rams beat Lunenburg Air Shirley. There's a team.
Yeah, whoa.
Three schools together.
I like how that rolls off your tongue.
And then they tied Fitchburg Monty Tech and lost one and beat Assabet. And Hopkinton had beaten all three of those schools this year. Of course, the two against Lunenburg Air Shirley and Fitchburg Monty Tech was in the tournament that they won early on in the season. And the referee wanted McGrath to move that.
Yeah.
He's going to say it to him, too. You can move that puck if you don't mind.
You get 6 goals. Come on. Let's keep it going. It'd be a whole different story if the refs got paid by the hour.
Well, here's a break in now for Temple. He steals the puck. It's going to be a shorthanded try. Now it won't be, though. But good defensive back check by Bilbo, and he takes him down, and he's going to go to the penalty box for an interference.
Yeah, it looked like Temple just gave that a little too much mustard on the stick and got out in front of him. Yep.
I tell you what, I don't know if that's interference. I mean, the referee called it right away, and that's what's going to happen. But it looked like he tied his man up and he had the puck.
Yeah.
And they're giving him an interference penalty.
Yeah.
And so another Hiller power play. And so Billy Allen came out and talked to the referee for some reason. Face-off win. Abbott now with it. To the point that Karpinski takes a shot, and it's hammered wide. Vokey comes down to kick it to himself. He throws it down to Simos. Simos backhander in front to Abbott. Goes through him. Back down to Abbott. Abbott now plays the puck. Simos comes and gets it. Now Abbott. Abbott sets up. He's on the circle. Throws it on goal. It's a save. Finlayson was there. And here's a shot by Vokey. Shot and a save. Oh no, it goes in.
Wow.
That puck is in, and I think Vokey gets it. And let's see. I'll tell you, Finlayson might have gave it to him. We'll see how that plays out. The scorekeeper. And we're going to say it's from 25. I know that's for sure. That's 7 goals now. And so they're going to try to find out also if there's running time, which means the clock will continue to run.
Right.
All right, so we know, I'm pretty sure Vokey got it because I saw the referee mouth 25, but I'm not sure who the assists were on there, so we apologize for that.
Oh, you can't see them all from here, not with this net.
And the face-off won, and I think I heard them say there's going to be running time. Shot that McGrath steers into the corner, and Saporoshes comes down to get it. And the Rams find themselves trailing now 7-0. Oh! I'll tell you, that was a dangerous play. It was lost by.
Clock.
Well, it's because I think when equipment happens, Mike.
Equipment they stopped too?
Yeah, because
Gotcha.
I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's at 8 goals. I don't know what the rule is.
We'll find out the next whistle. How's that?
Face-off won by the Hillers. Henry Koshev now chips it off the board to his brother. 2 brothers playing together on the ice. It's always a great sign.
Sure is.
As a parent, you love it. Shot and a save by McGrath, and he puts the glove over the top of it for a whistle and stoppage of play. Oh, there's some extra stuff that went on there.
Oh, yep.
And there's going to be
That's going to be some extra time.
something is not going to be pretty here. See, you got to be careful too, Mike, because in that 2007-2008 run, you know, the Hillers had one of their players disqualified for the first playoff game because of an extracurricular thing at the end of the game, and Koshev is going to get a match penalty. He's going to go, and I don't know if they're going to do the same here, but that means, and we'll have to wait and see, but you just got to be careful because the next game you sit is a playoff game now. So
here comes the explanation.
yeah, Brian Kelly is the referee. It's a Holliston gentleman. And he is explaining. And so it looked like both players were just going to get the minors, but then right about at the blue line when they were both skating to the box, Kelly, the referee, had enough of listening to whatever Alex was saying, and he gave him the match penalty to get out of the game. And so he sits in the locker room now, and the Hillers have to try to stay focused for another 3 minutes and 50 seconds is a shot. And Bilbo will now be able to enter back because he was in there until the next stoppage of play. Now the referee goes over and explains to Ken Calabro, the head coach of the Northbridge Rams. Face-off won by the Hillers, but the Rams take it to center, into the zone. And the Hillers got 4 guys deep now. Lindquist now, he has to avoid his own man, and that's Owen Delaney. Delaney now gets to the side. It goes. Finlayson, check that, Allen. The puck is chipped. And the Rams are throwing their weight around. There's a little extra there against Billy right there. Rolling puck by Rolf. Stops it, throws it towards the goal. It's loose in front. And now it's taken to center and out of the zone it comes. It's chipped to the middle again. And the Hillers are going to be way offside, so they have to check back up, and they do get on now. 3 minutes to go in the game. The Hillers leading 7-0. They had 4 first period goals. And that paced this Hiller team to their 17th victory in only 3 losses. And the Hiller losses scattered amongst the season, but the early one was, of course, Medfield, which is a powerhouse. In fact, Medfield's record going into this week, they were 9-0-2 in the TVL. The Hillers are 11-3 in the TVL, but they are not going to win the TVL title. Mason tries to avoid a man, but it comes back to center. There's some machinations on why the Hiller team can't win. It's based on the fact that they opted out of playing some other TVL teams, and so that's why they cannot win the TVL crown. The pass in front, Karpinski tries to dish it. Karpinski. Here is Karpinski getting it back. Throws it in front. It's a shot and it's a save by Briggs. It's on the stick. It's a puck that goes down the length of the ice. It will be icing against the Rams. And so the penalty to Ryan Malarnik is over. He comes out. And the Hillers will bring out Canty, Temple, and McCluskey up front with Connor Delaney. And there's a shot and it goes wide, and Spencer Coveney back on the blue line. Delaney, wrister towards the goal, knocked down in the blocker by Briggs. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go in the contest. The Hillers up 7-0 to the Northbridge Rams. Karpinski floats around to the point. Connor Delaney bouncing puck. It's knocked down in front by a defenseman for the Rams. McCluskey throws it. Temple with it. Looking to set up. Throws it in front. Just missed Canty coming down the left side. It's a wrister that's blocked by Corey Hazard. Hazard just can't get it out of zone. He checks McCluskey. His third unit's done third or fourth unit, whatever you want to call him, has done a pretty nice job. When they've had the puck, they've kept it in the zone, and now it comes out. A minute to go in the contest. Hillers. And here comes the Rams. Jack Meath. Meath avoids Billy Allen, but Allen plays him smartly with the stick check. And it's out of the zone. That's way out of the zone. And with 39 seconds to go, the Hillers are going to go on to a 17-3 record, an astonishing year. As the puck ends up being, I believe, offside. And so 30 seconds to go. And timeout. The Hillers.
Interesting time for a timeout by the Hillers.
And Not sure why, but
Maybe they're
there is
planning
a-
goal 99.
there is a timeout. I don't know.
You know.
Usually the team losing 7-0
Takes the
does that
timeout,
because
yeah.
they want to rub. Well, you're gonna do that to us.
Yeah,
Well,
they want
Yeah.
to play pulling the goalie or something to get the
no, they just want to
Shut up.
make the message to you that you shouldn't have beat us this badly. But
right.
he'll just call a timeout. I'm sure it's a moment to try to stay focused. Don't do anything stupid here at the end to get yourself disqualified
right.
for the tournament. It's happened before, and I hate to bring it up. You know, I'm not going to mention the person's name, but it really can thwart your season if a key player, you know. And sometimes this is a game that's volatile. You know, your temper takes over and you don't think clearly. That's surely what happens
Oh, absolutely.
when a kid gets disqualified. They don't think. They're not trying to prove how tough they are. I mean, if you sat in the back of their ear telling them, hey, don't do it, you get suspended, they would probably not do it. But this is a volatile game. This is the most skilled game. The thing is, with football, you know, they're trying to get Finlayson the puck. He's got to get onside with 15 seconds to go. Here's Saporocious puts on the break. And in front it comes, but not out. Now it does come out. And that's going to pretty much finish up the game. Here's a break-in now with 3 seconds to go. There's a shot and a goal. And with 1 second to go, the shutout is over. And the break-in.
You know, I would have said that would have been some amazing coaching if Northbridge took the timeout.
Well, Tim McGrath is mad, but he can't do anything about a break-in when no one is
way.
back with him.
Yeah. That, you know, it wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah,
That last huddle.
the final score is going to be 7-1. Tim's upset. You can see him.
Yeah.
If you're looking at him, well, you're not looking at him with the camera, but he's upset. And I think the Hiller team is upset too. Allen is going to go to the penalty box for some reason.
Wow.
That's another thing you got to be careful. Do too many penalties, they'll send you to the box. Well, it's just a drop of their puck, and that's going to do it. So Hopkinton wins their 17th game in a row.
Oh, they're holding off on the. They're coming on the ice here.
Yeah, no, they want to organize it first. Hillers win by the score of 7-1. They improve to 17-3. And with that 17th point, they pick up their 34th point of the season. Now they just wait to see who they meet in the first round of the playoffs. I'm not sure if the Hillers get a home game. It's not like basketball. I think they regionalize it. Sometimes you can get a home game, but strictly speaking,
I think what they do is they plan the rinks for the postseason.
right.
Because you don't know. Like, I mean, you try squeezing in a game here.
Well, the other thing you don't want to do is have to send 2 sets of MIA crews all over the place to try to do stuff.
Yep.
Well, a very successful end of the season for the Hillers.
Sure was.
And that is going to wrap up HCAM's coverage of Hopkinton High School hockey for this afternoon. For Mike Terosian, I'm Mike Prate with, once again, the final score, the Hillers 7 and the Northbridge Rams 1. Thanks for watching, everybody.